I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll discuss how to find x and y intercepts for given functions. So I'll take up three examples here. Let me start with a straight line. Let's say y equals to 2x plus 6. Let this be one of those functions for us. We'll take a quadratic equation. Let's say y equals to, let me write this as x squared minus, let's say 5x. I want this to be factorable, right? So I want this to be factorable. So let this be plus 4. And let me take a rational function. Let this be y equals to x plus 5 divided by, let us say, 2x minus 3, right? So we'll take these three functions and see how to find their x and y intercepts. So to find x-intercept, the steps involved are, let's find x-intercept first. To find x-intercepts, the steps involved are, you put y equals to 0 and solve for x, right? To find x-intercept. Substitute y equals to 0 and solve for x. That is how you find x-intercept. So let's do it. So if I substitute y equals to 0 in the linear equation, I get 0 equals to 2x plus 6. Solving for x, we get minus 6 equals to 2x, or x equals to minus 6 divided by 2. And that gives me a value of minus 3. So x-intercept is minus 3. Okay. Now in this particular case, I could get 0 equals to x squared minus 5x plus 4. We could factor this. 4 times 1, both negative. X minus 4 times x minus 1 equals to 0. That gives me two values. So x equals to 4 or x equals to 1. Now in this equation, if I write 0 for y, I get x plus 5 equals to 2x minus 3. Numerator should be 0. That means x plus 5 equals to 0. And that gives me the answer x equals to minus 5. So we have found x-intercepts by placing y equals to 0. These are the values. Okay. Now let us find the y-intercept for all the three. So y-intercept means x is equals to 0 and then you solve for y, correct? So most of the time finding y-intercept is much simpler. Substitute x equals to 0. So y equals to 2 times 0 plus 6, and that gives you y equals to 6. In this equation, y equals to x is 0, right? 0 minus 5 times 0 plus 4. So that gives me y equals to 4. In the last equation, which is the rational equation, substituting 0 for x gives me 5 over 3 minus sign, right? So that gives me the y-intercept. So as you can see, y-intercept can be easily calculated by placing x equals to 0 in the given equation, right? So that becomes the y-intercept. So I hope the steps to find x and y-intercepts is absolutely clear. So we have x-intercept at, in this case, x-intercept is minus 3. You could write this as minus 3, 0. And the y-intercept is at 6, which is 0, 6, right? So you could also write down coordinate points like this to give x and y intercepts. So let me rewrite these points here. So we have two x-intercepts here. The first one is at 4, 0, and then we have 1, 0 also. So these are the x-intercept. Y-intercept is at 0, 4. Okay, sorry. 0, 4 is the y-intercept, right? So that's the y-intercept, and these are x-intercepts. For this particular equation, x equals to minus 5 is the x-intercept, and y equals to minus 5 over 3 is the y-intercept. These are different ways of writing x and y-intercept in your solution, right? So I hope this summarizes in a very simple language how to find x and y-intercepts for given functions. We'll take some more videos and some more examples to elaborate on this. I hope it helps. Thank you and all the best.